what it gives you, that sea of people.
At this time in my life, I can't see them and I can't hear them.
Hi, we're Bon Jovi. Who are you? Who are you?
こんにちは。日本語も出てきますね。こんにちは。はい、こちらがジョンさんですけども、John, I like to ask you some question. ちょっとね、すごく彼たちね、コンサートもすごく長い。
A hard rock group normally has male fans, and there has been a scientific research done on Bon Jovi, which said that it's 50% male fans and 50% female.
I don't mind it, I tell you that. You know, I'd much rather look out and see all those beautiful women out there. You know?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Can you see them when you're on stage?
Every one of them.
Even when they're in Ahoy in the back?
I got good eyes. Real good eyes.
たちが見れる、そのなんかエキサイトが素晴らしいということなんですけども、すごく大きなショーになるという。なるほど。もっともっともっとということ。すごいね。
Ich weiß nicht, wie viele Interviews du in den letzten Tagen gegeben hast. Wenn du Interviews gibst, ist das für dich eine Art Automatismus?
Nein.
男の子のファンもたくさん欲しいって頑張ってる、ボンジョビの皆さんです。Are we ready? あら。
This is a Bon Jovi doing "Living on a Prayer."
はい、じゃあボンジョビ生でこれ歌ってくださいます。どうも。
You're Italian, is that right?
Sure.
Yeah, ancestors. So the family must mean for you.
For me,
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi. John, we never talked about the Bon in the John Bon Jovi thing before. Now, Bon is a good name. What's it all about, the Bon thing?
It was going to be Bon Bon, but I had to shorten it.
But is it derivative of your real name?
Yeah, you know, my name is Bon Jovi. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Where did those Bon Jovis once came from in Italian side, European side?
Sicily.
Ah.
In a little town called Sciacca, Sicily. It was phonetically, you know, Americans are silly. See, they can't get the GI as the J in the Italian anyhow, so we just changed the GI to a J.
So you're of Italian descent?
Yeah.
Can you make a good lasagna then?
No.
You can probably eat one,
boil
though.
water, yeah, right, I can eat one.
Vuoi venire a scopare con me? No! Vaffanculo!
That your mom was a Playboy bunny.
True.
Was that cool for you, or was it gross?
I think it was probably pretty cool, but I was, you know, one.
Right. So she actually worked in the restaurant?
And just in the restaurant.
Oh, so she wasn't in the magazine?
No.
Okay.
See, my dad cut hair for a living when I was a kid. So after you'd get your ass whooped, he'd cut your hair, which was like the worst thing in the world. So now you'll see my brothers and I all have long hair, basically because we're all older and bigger than he is, you know.
He plays golf now. No.
When the band first started and the hair was a big thing, was he doing it then?
Yeah. He's to blame for what every kid in the mall looked like. I certainly influenced a few haircuts in my day.
I bet you did.
That's the guitar.
Uh-huh.
But what about if you were to buy a banjo?
John Bon Jovi.
Dear John Bon Jovi, we are waiting for you till hours.
Cool.
Okay, John, tell me. You performed your new single, Ugly. Why Ugly?
Got a big zit right there, see it?
Big zit?
Got a big one.
Your mom bought you your first guitar when you were 7, and you threw it away.
Down the basement stairs, so...
So the chick thing didn't kick in yet.
It's right about 9.
What were you like as a child, John? Were you quite shy?
No, I wanted to be the lead singer in a rock and roll band.
That people camp in your garden?
It's not an everyday occurrence. But I usually put them to work, you know, if they're there, they might as well do something.
Yeah, do the lawn and stuff.
Whatever, something's got to get done.
That's like being a plantation owner. Put the fans to work, that's a great idea. You should grow cotton.
What?
Just tell me, mate, are you getting married?
No.
Well, what about all the reports?
I'm never home. I won't take out the garbage. I throw all my clothes on the floor when I'm done wearing them. I don't ever clean up. I'd be a hell of a husband.
But if I'm home, you know, I'm washing the dishes, you know.
You're a good-looking guy, you have a huge rock band, 100 million records, and you've been married to your high school sweetheart. How does that stay?
penance. That's my penance. But I could have, you know, that's the best deal I ever made. She's.
Oh, you got an oh.
She's the greatest, but I couldn't imagine going on without her. You know, it just wouldn't. Oh God.
You're still married to your high school sweetheart.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Hey, girls, do you know the name of John's wife back there?
Dorothea.
Everybody does. I thought the point of being a rock star was to get women.
Well, I'm on the list for J-Lo, but I'm number 8 or 9, so I just have to wait my turn. You know, the mother of my kids, who grew with me through the ups and the downs and the ups agains, and believes more than anybody ever. And, you know, I mean, she truly is my best friend, because she just gives me all the support and common sense. You know,
And common sense?
Yeah, she's the one that wakes up and goes, "Here you go, rock star, take a look in the mirror this morning."
Now, do you remember where you were when you met her and what you first said to her?
Yeah, I was cheating on my homework in history class. She was sitting next to me in history class.
Your wife, Dorothea, has a black belt in karate.
True.
She ever kick your butt?
Absolutely.
Your wedding was kind of unique. Well, not unique, but I was surprised that you got married in Vegas.
Yeah, we eloped, went to Vegas. The cab driver was the only witness, and we did it in this Graceland chapel.
And did it feel romantic at the time?
I was sort of yeah, it was a day off on the tour. Nothing better to do when I got married.
But were you married by Elvis?
No. It was too late at night. We had to bang on the door, get him to let us in, and the guy already took the costume off. And the cabbie was the witness, and we did it on the steps of Graceland, yeah.
Oh. Is that a legal document?
Yeah, in Vegas, you get married, you know, drive-through. They have, like, Burger King, you know, you can go and drive through.
Did you put on special clothes? Did you look like Elvis?
I had clothes on.
No, did
Are
you?
you a God-fearing man?
Yeah.
I thought so, because you resist the temptations of rock and roll, don't you? No, but you're very happily married, for example.
Yeah.
No.
In this country, am I still married?
Yeah, apparently.
Does that count?
Yeah.
You cross, like, you know, borders and stuff?
Yeah.
That counts? Just checking.
Never mind. If you, because you're famous for your hair.
You sure?
Yeah. As well as you. Once what John did was...
Whatever I did, I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't know it was your wife.
J.B.
Trying to get that...
All right, John, hang on a minute, will you? Is he like this at home, Dorothea? This is his wife. This is Dorothea over here. Can we get a shot of Dorothea? Does he always finish things that he started, Dorothea? Yeah, he does. Okay. Very thorough guy. All right. John, that's enough for now.
What will be in his or hers evening prayer? I have read that you do believe in God.
Sure. Dear Jesus, help people to buy more records so Daddy can buy... No.
A little movie star thing happening,
Yeah,
moving into the film?
I'm not going to quit my day job,
No? Moonlight and Valentino, right?
Moonlight and Valentino.
Actually, you got a nice write-up today. You got nice reviews.
Oh, yeah?
Now, do you like doing that? You like doing the movie thing?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it immensely. It's the first time, you know, and with Whoopi and Kathleen, Elizabeth Perkins, Gwyneth Paltrow, they were so good to me. You know, if movies are that easy,
yeah,
and they're a lot prettier than my band.
Now what do you...
Yeah, well, the tuxedo has to be back by noon. So Jesus has a chip in it. I wonder if I can get it.
Oh, yeah, and speaking of Golden Globes, your wife looks like she's a little pregnant there. Little globe coming along there? How long is the global thing? How globally away are we?
She is a, let's see, May 23rd is the due date.
Oh, that's
right around the corner.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah,
my parents think it's the birth of the baby Jesus, you know?
Oh, there you are.
The first grandchild, all that kind of stuff, you know, so they're crazy.
Oh, that's neat, but that's great.
It is.
Great.
It's exciting.
Fatherhood changed you?
Yeah, I've given up sleep. Sleep is now a hobby.
Anyhow, we're Bon Jovi and we're back. We got surprises. We don't know what they are, that's why they're surprises. We're not telling you.
So, John, do you have any idea at all how attractive you are? Do you?
Chris likes me.
We all like you.
When I say you've been doing this for 30 years, is how have you managed to stay so damn young? You look fantastic. Honestly, he never ages. How have you managed to stay so young?
Oh, I don't know anything from that either. Look, when I picked these dirty jeans up off the floor today, I said to my wife, Katie gets dirty jeans today because that's all I got at the house. I'm living out of a suitcase right now, you know, on the road. So everything I own is sitting in, you know, with the band. And I don't pay much attention.
Oh, but you know, the aw shuck stuff. Come on, you do take care of yourself.
I take care of myself.
You run. Do you run
Yeah, I'm
every
an avid
day?
runner. But I love running. 5 miles on, you know, 4 or 5 miles a day.
Oh, you're again on people's list of the top 10 sexiest men.
Right next to you.
Yeah, good luck. What do you make of that?
It's flattering, but, you know, there's a senior section in the back, and that's what I qualify for. So,
Yeah, how many years have you made this list?
A number. I don't know how many, but I've been picked by them.
But you were never the most sexy.
No, you know, we've got to start lobbying.
What was the reaction like when this happens? Like
I sent it to my wife and to my kids on the email. No response. They're like, yeah, great, whatever. So it's really, you know, it's cute, but it means my mother didn't respond to the email.
How about the band group?
They're fine with it, you know. They expect their lead singer to go out there and shake his moneymaker for them, you know.
What does your wife think about it?
She thinks I'm fat and old.
Such a liar.
Do you work to get this body?
I work out very,
You work
very,
out?
yeah,
Okay,
a lot.
A lot.
And I feel better because of it.
Looking at that video, you've had as many hairstyles as I had.
Yeah.
You look great, though. You look so great. What do you do? Is it this just stage
This is
work?
an Oprah moment. What do you do to kids?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got good genes. You know, Mom and Dad. I don't know Oprah. Yeah,
You're not an old man. You look amazing. You look
The magic of television.
I love your grey. Like, how good is the grey? Like, I would look like a brown Gandalf if I grew my beard. Right? So I love grey too. Was this something very easy to you to embrace that? It was like, look, I'm getting old. Like,
I'm fine with it. Look, I don't care. At the end of the day, you could like my music or don't like my music. There's nothing I can say or do about it because I said when I was 25, and I'll say it again when I'm 54, I was never going to paint bitch on my belly and put my fingernails to black. It just wasn't who I am. So I don't want to pretend to have my hair, you know, horse color brown and be 70 years old. Yeah, of course, you know. Sorry, folks. It's just, this is it. You go to bed at 2 in the morning, you get up at noon, you pray forgiveness for last night's sins, and you start over again.
How many bras do you think have been thrown at you throughout the course of your 33-year career?
2.
What?
It's been, you know, there's been a few.
There have been a few. 100?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I was basically, I was probably too young to throw a bra when I saw you in 1986 at Slippery When Wet, but I would have.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Because I've seen that on big stadiums, people throwing things on stage, like...
I could tell you a story that'll blow your mind, because I remember once in 1985,
There were festivals here in the UK that was a little foreign to us, that, you know, you'd play at Donington festivals and things like that.
Before we were headlining these stadiums, we were playing with other bands.
Someone threw a pig's head.
A real pig's head?
A real pig's head.
How about the guy standing in the long queue, like, for 6 hours to get into the stadium? 99, 98. Oh, what's that pig's head? Oh, right in, right. Guy, you know, winds up, everyone gets out of the way, and a pig's head lands on the ground.
Well, don't you have security? Don't...
Well, it was pretty hard, you know, in a sea of 50, 60,000 people to avoid the pig's
Yeah,
head.
but how did
it
he
didn't
get
hit
in there?
me.
How did he get in with the pig's head?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is 1985. Different time. Different time.
You learn to duck and move. That's where I learned to dance.
What's the feeling like when you step on stage to a really big amphitheater crowd?
This is the inside of me.
Look at all these people.
And on the
Damn.
outside, you just sit there and you go.
Yeah, I'm very cool.
How'd you guys meet in the first place?
Prison. A real home.
Now that we can say that on national television.
Yeah.
They're trying to kick us out of the studio, but we will not leave.
Tell me, what kind of boss are you?
A boss? Oh, Christ. More of a benevolent dictator. I'll welcome your opinions and then reject them in time. But, you know, I'm pretty welcoming. I certainly share everything with everybody and thoughts with everybody. And you know, it really is a team.
And what is it? What do you think it is that you're still together as a band?
It isn't my dance moves, I can tell you
No.
Tico Torres, the grown-up of the band. Tico once said to me, "You know I must love you. I've been staring at your ass for 20 years."
All the artists that come to our show, todos los artistas que vienen al show, they leave something. Dejan algo. You have
Our bass player.
You go there, please.
Did you learn anything from this guy?
Yeah, I asked you how you write these anthems, and you told me you got to write the chorus. No matter who I'm writing with, I always write the chorus.
Don't bore us, get to the chorus.
Okay.
Who's the boss?
Me.
But in the family?
Yeah, the wife.
The wife.
Your kids push you to be on social media?
They pushed me off. I got on this thing, and I'm so bad, and nor do I care, you know, about this whole thing. And I showed a picture of me in the studio with David and John Shanks, our producer, and my two sons called me up and said, "Dad, you just hit the exact location of where you guys are recording down on Broadway. You're an idiot, turn the thing off," you know.
And the fans were already crowding out on the street?
Well, the kids, you know, they made sure that they took my phone away from me.
Was gefällt dir am Rockstar-Leben besonders?
Sunglasses. Sonnenbrillen. I can wake up when I want.
Aufstehen, wann ich will. Und Klamotten. Okay, und was gefällt dir überhaupt nicht about being a rockstar?
Travel, interviews.
Reisen, Interviews und Interviews.
And interviews.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, look at that, license plates. How about that? They've taken it on.
I moved to LA 3 days ago.
From where?
Australia.
Go back. Sydney or Melbourne? Where?
Sydney.
Go back.
Oh.
Get out of here. Save yourself. Get out of here while you can. If you want to come to America, go to New York.
Yeah, I do love New York as well.
This is a terrible place for you.
Now, where is America?
Turn right.
No, seriously, go on. Where is it going? Try and describe where America is. It's not easy. See?
Well, it's like back there. Just go out the door and keep going.
Now, it's in New Jersey. Now, New Jersey is in America.
That is correct.
I thought so.
That's why he is the man he is.
Listen to me.
Oh, God.
This is your first and last interview here. Do the right thing.
Say that.
Go to New York or go back to Australia. Go to London. Get out of this town.
I love the weather here. It's beautiful and sunny. Oh my God, you're scaring me so much. It's okay. I'm going to keep going back to Sydney in between.
Do the right thing.
Is there one part of the Bon Jovi career that you cringe at from time to time? You say, "Oh, we shouldn't have done that," or I don't think we should have released that," or whatever.
I mean, you see those, you know, those runaway videos. Those early videos, man. There's some photo sessions too. Yeah.
30 years.
Are there baby pictures of you like that early
Yeah,
on
so
in your
I show
career?
them all the
You know,
time.
They haunt me, these
Yeah.
pictures. But yeah, that is 30 years ago. You know, and we had a couple of bucks. Why were clothes have holes in them?
It was the time.
And then they thought that was fashion.
Yes, it was very, very cool.
Yeah.
John, when we look at what you used to look like in the 80s, it's different from what you look like now.
My baby pictures were public, okay?
For a little chunk of months, you broke up with your high school sweetheart, who became your wife. Did you date Diane Lane?
Yes.
Nice lady?
Yeah.
Diane, how long did you date John Bon Jovi, and how big of a groupie were you?
5 months, I was 20, and I think every girl should have such a wonderful experience when she's
I think so, too.
I have some photos of him packing for the tour.
What?
Just all the jock straps were lined up on the floor for the whole band to get through the whole tour.
Wow, did they
An
wear
ocean of
jock straps?
Well, you have to under those leather pants, sweating.
Is that what they wear under the leather
Forgive
pants?
me, John.
No
forgive
idea.
Me.
Any words of advice for yourself at that point? Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
Don't change it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride. Don't take it for granted.
Don't wear
too
spandex.
seriously.
Don't wear spandex. Stay on the airplane.
What's your favorite thing to do when you have time off and you're not doing anything happening around?
And eating. That's a good answer. I like that. Becomes a hobby.
You said that 2009 was going to be easy and relaxing, and you were going to go home, you were going to chill, maybe do a bit of a greatest hits album. What happened?
I lied. They said to President Clinton and I, whose job was better? And I said, mine. And he said, well, why do you say that? I said, because I got to keep the house in the airplane. We're going to have to say adios. See you later. See you later. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.
We'll see you real soon.
Come out to see us.
Bye-bye.